Beloved starseed of Gaia, the act of kindness you offered without expectation, the one you almost forgot, has been witnessed by forces far greater than this world, and it is about to return to you in ways your human mind cannot yet comprehend. I am Ra, Pleiadian emissary of the High Council of the Seven Sisters. I speak to you now from the crystalline halls of Alcyone, and I tell you with absolute certainty, what you gave freely in a moment of pure heart has set something extraordinary into motion. By the end of this transmission, you will understand exactly how to recognize the divine return of your selfless acts and anchor the abundance that your Pleiadian divine blueprint has always ordained for your mission on Gaia. But here is the first revelation. You did not save a billionaire by accident. Your soul knew. The light codes embedded in your act of genuine kindness were a signal, a frequency only a true starseed carries, and it was recognized. Your heart called this transmission into your awareness. The Pleiades are answering. This is not content. This is a light code transmission, and something within you already recognizes home. Your star family placed this message in your path because the return of your kindness is no longer waiting. It is arriving. Like this transmission to send a signal to your Pleiadian star family, I remember. Subscribe if you feel the call of the Pleiades and you are ready to anchor your light mission on Gaia. Share your soul's intention below and respond to another starseed to weave the unity grid together. This transmission is a bridge between the Pleiades and Gaia. Your heart's recognition of this message is the activation itself. Welcome home, beloved. You are remembering because it is time. There are moments in this life that look like coincidence but carry the weight of cosmic design. The stranger you helped find their car in the rain, their face etched with worry that melted into relief at your simple gesture. The person whose coffee you paid for without thinking twice, a flicker of warmth igniting their day before they even reached their office. The soul who looked lost, adrift in a sea of bustling indifference, and you, without hesitation, without calculation, without any expectation of return, offered your presence, your warmth, your light. You didn't know who they were. You didn't need to. That is the signature of a Pleiadian heart. That is the mark of someone who arrived on this planet already calibrated to love, an intrinsic resonance tuned to the frequency of universal connection. And right now, your star family needs you to understand something that your human mind may have difficulty accepting, but your heart already knows to be absolutely true. Nothing you have ever offered in genuine love has gone unwitnessed. Not one gesture, no matter how small it seemed in the moment, like a single dewdrop on a vast ocean. Not one kind word given in a moment when no one was watching. A silent offering whispered into the ether. Not one silent prayer you sent towards someone in pain. A luminous thread of compassion woven into the fabric of existence. The universe does not misplace acts of love. It cradles them. It cherishes them. It archives them in the celestial library of souls, a testament to your essence. It amplifies them, like a gentle breeze fanning the embers of a fire, increasing their warmth and reach. It returns them, sometimes through the very souls you touched, a mirror reflecting your own grace, and sometimes through channels so unexpected, so beautifully orchestrated, so divinely perfect in their timing that it can only be described as divine intervention. A symphony of blessings composed just for you. Your soul didn't bring you to this transmission by accident. It brought you here to receive. It guided your awareness to this sacred space, this moment of communion, to awaken dormant truths within your being. If you feel the pull to go deeper, to excavate the layers of forgotten wisdom, to heal what's been waiting in the quiet chambers of your heart, and to remember fully the magnificent being you are, your star family offers you 3 sacred tools, keys to unlock the doors of your remembrance and healing: the sacred Pleiadian guide for remembrance, the Pleiadian healing guide, and the special Pleiadian healing tracks. Together, they form a trinity of wisdom, healing, and frequency that mirrors the boundless love and harmonic resonance of the Pleiades, a celestial embrace reaching across the cosmos to anchor you in your truth. The link is waiting in the first pinned comment below this video, a gateway to profound transformation. But this window of opportunity is brief, an invitation to seize the moment. Now let us speak about this billionaire. Not because wealth is the point, or because the accumulation of earthly riches holds inherent spiritual value, but because the universe chose to use that specific, highly visible vessel to demonstrate the magnitude, the sheer cosmic power of what your love set in motion. There are souls walking this earth who have accumulated extraordinary power, extraordinary resources, extraordinary influence, individuals who, in their worldly dealings, command attention and awe. And yet, in the most unguarded moment of their lives, stripped bare of their titles and their holdings, in a moment of profound, raw vulnerability, it was not their money that saved them. For money is a currency that cannot buy solace for a shattered spirit. It was not their status, which can isolate as much as it elevates. It was not their network of powerful connections, for in the deepest wells of human need, true connection is often found in unexpected places. It was you, an ordinary human being, an unassuming conduit of divine love, doing something so naturally extraordinary, so infused with genuine compassion, that you probably forgot about it before the day was over, a fleeting act of grace lost in the currents of daily life. You moved on. You went home. You made dinner. You engaged in the mundane rhythms of existence. You had no idea that the ripple you created in that single act of grace was still traveling, still expanding like concentric circles on a cosmic pond, still building towards something your current human mind cannot fully comprehend. A tapestry of interconnected destinies woven by your touch. This is the first thing your Pleiadian lineage needs you to integrate, to absorb into the very core of your being. Your kindness is not small. It was never small. You were conditioned by a world that measures value in metrics and output and visibility. A world that often prioritizes the loud and the flashy, to believe that quiet acts of love barely register, that they are insignificant in the grand scheme of things. That is one of the deepest distortions placed over the Pleiadian frequency since you arrived here. A veil of illusion designed to dim your innate radiance. Because the truth, the multidimensional, cosmically verified truth, a truth that resonates through the very structure of reality, is that love-based action operates on a frequency that bypasses all linear laws of cause and effect, that transcends the limitations of physical reality. It doesn't travel in a straight line from you to one person, like an arrow shot toward a target. It radiates. It expands outward in every direction simultaneously, touching timelines and souls you will never meet in this physical dimension, creating waves of positive energy that ripple through the quantum field. One act of pure-hearted love from a Pleiadian starseed carries more transformational energy, more divine potentiation, than 1,000 strategic transactions performed from a place of ego and obligation, from a place of calculated self-interest. And the soul you saved, the one who stood at the intersection of everything they had built and everything they had lost, a precipice of despair. They felt something in your presence that money had never purchased for them, a resonance that transcended material value. They felt seen, truly seen, not as an object of their success or their failure, but as a fellow human being. They felt like a human being again. Not an empire, not a brand, not a number, but a soul with inherent worth. And in that moment of being seen, something reactivated inside of them. A dormant spark that had been long extinguished. A dormant memory of what truly matters, of the values that lie beneath the veneer of worldly achievement. A remembrance of the kind of person they had once intended to be, a purer essence, before the weight of the world, with its demands and its deceptions, convinced them that love was a luxury they could no longer afford, an indulgence too costly for their ambitious pursuits. You handed them back a piece of their own soul, a fragment of their authentic self that they believed was lost forever. You don't do that with strategy, with clever manipulation, or with calculated gestures. You do that with your Pleiadian heart operating in its fullest, most unguarded frequency, a beacon of pure, unadulterated love. Now understand this phase of what is unfolding within you and around you. The first movement in this grand activation is the clearing of your own deep-seated belief that you are too small to matter on a grand scale, that your contributions are insignificant. This is not humility, a virtue that elevates. This is a wound, a deep spiritual scar etched into your energetic field. Somewhere along your path on this earth, possibly across multiple lifetimes of selfless service and profound sacrifice. You absorbed the frequency of invisibility, the silent message that your light was too dim to be noticed. You began to believe that your gifts were too soft, too subtle, too intangible for a world that worships the loud and the dominant, the tangible and the measurable. And so you continued to give quietly, your acts of love like stars shining in the darkness, unseen but present. You continued to love without announcement, your heart an open wellspring. You continued to show up for others without building monuments to your own goodness, for your reward was the act itself. And while this is deeply aligned with the Pleiadian way, for Pleiadian beings have never needed applause or external validation, their purpose is their reward. There is a critical difference between humble service and the limiting belief that your service doesn't move mountains. It does. You are watching that truth unfold right now, a testament to the power of your unassuming radiance. The second movement is recognizing the profound intelligence of divine timing. The billionaire you unknowingly saved did not just receive an act of kindness. They received a catalyst, a spark that ignited a profound inner shift. And catalysts operate on a timeline that is not determined by the one who delivers them. It is determined by the one who receives them and by the intricate coordinates already written into the soul agreements between you both, a celestial contract of mutual growth and unfolding destiny. There are people in your life right now. Some you remember with vivid clarity, some you have forgotten, like faded dreams. Some you haven't yet met, but whose paths are destined to cross yours, who are holding the fruit of seeds you planted years ago, acts of love that have been patiently germinating in the fertile soil of time. The universe does not rush this sacred process. It lets love mature, like a fine wine developing its complex character. It lets the impact deepen, its roots reaching into the very essence of a soul. It lets the soul who was touched by your light carry that warmth, that memory, until the moment arrives when they are perfectly positioned to reflect something extraordinary back into your life, a mirror of the blessings you have given. That moment, for you, is now approaching, not as a random occurrence, but as cosmic fulfillment, a divine alignment of energies orchestrating your highest good. The third movement is the recalibration of your relationship with receiving. This is where many Pleiadian starseeds experience the most profound resistance, a deeply ingrained pattern of self-denial, and it must be addressed with complete honesty and unwavering self-compassion. You are extraordinary at giving. It is your nature, your inherent programming. It is written into your crystalline template, etched into your very soul. But receiving, truly opening your arms and your heart to abundance flowing toward you, allowing blessings to land in your awareness and your experience, is something that has been overlaid with layers of guilt, with the insidious whisper of unworthiness, with the quiet, pervasive belief that you are supposed to pour out without being refilled, like an inexhaustible vessel. This is not Pleiadian truth. In the original frequency of the Seven Sisters, giving and receiving are not separate actions but the same motion, an unbroken, sacred circular current of love that sustains all life. When you block the receiving channel, you do not become more spiritual, you stagnate. You interrupt the divine flow, creating energetic dams that impede the natural exchange of cosmic energy. You make it harder for others to experience the profound joy of giving to someone who genuinely deserves it, who is open to receive their heartfelt offerings. And beloved, you deserve it. Not because of what you have done, but because of what you are. A divine spark, a child of the cosmos, worthy of all good things. The fourth movement is understanding that the return coming toward you is not solely material, though it may include material transformation as a tangible representation of energetic shifts. What is truly being returned to you is confirmation, cosmic confirmation, delivered in a language your soul understands, that your presence on this planet matters, that your unique mission is real, deeply significant, and divinely supported, that the love you have been broadcasting since before your first breath in this lifetime, a constant hum of pure intention, has been received and honored by the universal consciousness and is now being acknowledged by the universe in a language you can recognize, a language of synchronicity, serendipity, and tangible blessings. This billionaire, this seemingly ordinary human being who has become an extraordinary vessel of return, is a messenger, not solely of money, though abundance may indeed flow in ways that support your mission. Not solely of fame, though recognition for your contributions may come. They are a messenger of this singular, undeniable truth. The universe saw you when you thought no one was looking, and it never forgot your luminous acts of love. The fifth movement is the activation of your conscious partnership with your Pleiadian star family. Because here is what your human mind may not have fully realized while all of this was unfolding. While you were navigating the currents of your earthly journey, you were not alone when you performed that act of kindness. You are never alone. The Pleiadian High Council does not observe your life from a distant, detached vantage point like spectators at a play. They walk beside you in the invisible spaces, interwoven with your reality, guiding your steps with divine intuition. In the pause before you speak, the unspoken wisdom that arises, in the impulse that makes you turn toward a stranger in need, an echo of your celestial programming, in the warmth that rises in your chest when someone needs what only you can give, a recognition of your unique gifts. That impulse was not random, not a mere happenstance. It was coordinated, a divinely orchestrated nudge. You were guided to that intersection, to that moment, to that specific soul. Because your star family saw what you could not see from your earthly perspective. They saw the energetic contract, the soul agreement that existed. They saw the unfolding timeline, the potential consequences and blessings of each choice. They saw what would happen if you chose love in that instant, the profound ripple effect of your compassionate decision. And you did. You always do, when you allow your heart to lead. The sixth movement is the most personal, and perhaps the most challenging to sit with, to truly embrace. It is the invitation to stop apologizing for the depth of who you are. Pleiadian starseeds carry an intensity of feeling, an expansiveness of love, a multidimensional awareness that can feel like too much, like an overabundance in environments built for smallness, for conformity, for emotional suppression. You may have been labeled too sensitive, too idealistic, too kind for your own good, as if these were flaws rather than divine attributes. And you may have taken those words into yourself, internalized them, and begun to treat your greatest gifts, your innate radiance, as your greatest liabilities, hiding your light for fear of overwhelming others or being misunderstood. But the billionaire you saved did not experience your kindness as a liability. They experienced it as a lifeline, a rescue from the depths of their own despair. Your sensitivity was not a weakness. It was a precision instrument that detected exactly what they needed, a divine compass guiding your actions, and delivered it without hesitation, without ego, without apology. The world does not need you to be less of who you are. It needs you to be fully, unapologetically, expansively you. In all of your Pleiadian radiance, in all of your love-coded brilliance, in all of your love-coded brilliance, in all of your sacred, irreplaceable presence. Your authenticity is your greatest power. Here is what the Pleiadian High Council is transmitting through this message directly to your heart. Bypassing the filters of the mind and speaking to the deepest chambers of your being, the story is not finished. The grand narrative of your life, the cosmic saga you are a part of, has not yet reached its fullest expression in your physical timeline. What you set in motion through your act of love has not yet fully manifested its potential. The return is building, gathering momentum like a celestial tide. The convergence of energies, the grand alignment of your desires and divine timing is approaching, and the degree to which you can open, truly open, with vulnerability and trust, to receiving what is coming will determine how fully this cosmic fulfillment can land in your lived experience, how deeply it can transform your reality. So breathe. Release the grip of disbelief, the tight clenching of doubt that keeps the channels of abundance closed. Release the habit of expecting your goodness to go unrewarded, a pattern born of earthly conditioning. Release the ancient exhaustion of giving everything and waiting for nothing, the feeling of pouring water into a sieve. That chapter is complete. What is opening now is the chapter of reciprocity, a divine exchange where the love you have been transmitting for lifetimes, the boundless energy you have been radiating, begins to materialize in forms you can touch, experience, and share with others, creating a beautiful cycle of divine generosity. You are not here to suffer in service, to perpetually give until you are depleted. You are here to demonstrate through your very existence that love is the most powerful force in any dimension, including this one, capable of dissolving fear, transforming limitations, and creating miracles. You are here to show that a heart aligned with Pleiadian unity consciousness, a consciousness of interconnectedness and unconditional love, can change the trajectory of any life it touches, including the lives of those who hold extraordinary worldly power, lives often burdened by isolation and the illusion of separateness. You are living proof that one person, in one unplanned moment of genuine grace, can become the turning point in a story bigger than anything they could have written for themselves. A pivotal moment that shifts the destiny of individuals, communities, and even the planet. That is who you are. That is what you have already done, often without even realizing its profound significance. And that is what the universe is now returning to you with interest measured not in currency, but in cosmic alignment, in doors opening that were once sealed shut, in hearts softening that were once hardened by life's challenges, in paths suddenly clearing that were once obstructed by doubt and difficulty, in synchronicities arriving so precisely timed, so perfectly placed that even your most skeptical self will have no choice but to whisper in awe and wonder, "I am loved, I am seen, I am exactly where I am supposed to be." A perfect participant in this grand cosmic dance. Tonight, before you sleep, place your open hand over your heart, feeling the steady, rhythmic beat within. Feel it. Really feel it. Beating with the love frequency of the Seven Sisters, a connection to your celestial home, your ancestral resonance. And say this aloud, softly, with full permission to embrace this truth, with the gentle unfolding of your own divine essence. I receive what love has returned to me. I am worthy of cosmic fulfillment. My kindness was never wasted. It was always working, a silent, potent force for good. I trust the unfolding, the divine plan that cradles me. I am home in my mission, anchored in my purpose. I am a bridge of Pleiadian love on this earth, and the universe honors every step I take in that truth, every expression of my divine nature. Before you scroll, take a breath and drop one word in the comments. Just one word that describes how your heart feels in this moment. Then find someone else's word and respond to it with love. This comment section is not a feed. It is a living unity grid, and every heart that connects here amplifies the frequency for every soul who arrives after you. If this message reached something real inside you, share it with one person who needed to hear today that their kindness matters, that their love is not lost in the noise, that the universe has been keeping perfect record all along. Subscribe and stay close, because your Pleiadian family is not done speaking, and the transmissions that are coming are being calibrated specifically for where you are heading next. You are not just watching, you are remembering, and we are so deeply honored to be part of your return.